Welcome to the show, everyone. My name is Paul K. Lemire. This is Habsolutely, and I've got my partner here today.
Jean-Louis Filion.
There he is. He's sitting here live and in person in the studios of 4680Q in downtown Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in. Should be a good show. We've got lots of kind of good stuff to report. I'm not totally disgusted this week, as I am some weeks.
That's a change.
And that's a change. That's a change. That's a change. Well, it was a Jekyll and Hyde week for the Habs. We didn't have a bad week points-wise. We grabbed 5 out of 8 points, picking up 62.5% of the available points last week. Now, remember that number.
62.5.
62.
I'm going to write it down.
62.5%. Remember that number, everybody. It's going to be important later on in the show. It's going to come into play later. So Habs are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's what I call them anymore.
Is this Forrest Gump?
It is like Forrest Gump. It is like Forrest Gump. Now, we have Forrest Gump coaching the team. That's where our problem. Mental Marty. That's what I call him now. Mental Marty. The guy's a mental case.
I've been away for a while.
You've been away for a while. He's a mental Marty, double M. If you hear me say double M, you know I mean Mental Marty. This guy isn't all there. Let me put it that way. But I digress. This guy over here, was at the World Junior Practice in Niagara Falls this morning, and he got to see Michael Hage on the ice for a minute.
Just left the practice. It was a short one because they're on their way to Kitchener today to play against Sweden for the first exhibition game. But everybody looked great, and Hage himself looked really great. Like every time he touched that puck, it went in the net.
Oh wow,
it was impressive.
Yeah, we can use that. That's awesome. I know our buddy Drew Deeks has been down there. He interviewed Dale Hunter, and he interviewed Michael Hage. And it was really funny with Michael Hage. The kid, I'm telling you, this kid's serious.
Oh,
I mean, we interviewed Owen Beck, and he was great. He was laughing, and we had a really good time.
He was great with us. But
yes.
he was a serious person too.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he wasn't a flake.
No, he was there to get through the junior hockey and make it to the NHL, and now he's playing it. But it was a little bit different vibe that I got with Drew Deeks talking to Hage. Drew was trying to ask him about Montreal and, going up to the Canadiens and stuff. And Hage said, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm focused on the World Juniors, that gold medal. That's all I'm focused on right now. Whatever happens after that, that's it was
a bit
funny.
of a different experience, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, the team is here for 12 days. That's my understanding. And they are having their practice. They're getting their team together. So you've got all these individuals who have come from all different teams, and now they're trying to coordinate, and that's what it's all about, right? And they're also coordinating with a coaching staff that they've never dealt with.
True enough.
So lots of things going on there, in a very short period of time. And then December 26th, for 2 weeks, you're under the microscope. You're expected to deliver and bring home a gold medal for this country.
Bring home the bacon, baby.
You're not playing for Team France.
Team Habs.
You're not, Habs you're expected to win as well. Yeah. But you're not playing for, Team Italy. You're not playing for, Team Sweden. You're playing for Team Canada, and Canada is hockey. End of story.
Mais oui. Certainement.
Yeah. So that's it's high pressure, I think, here. And so Hage, who plays, in the United States of America for the University of Minnesota, is now going to have an opportunity to win a huge award, basically, for his country, Canada.
Yeah, there you go. Je pense que Michael Hage is un superstar.
You know what? We believe Michael Hage is a prospect that we've drafted that we'll be speaking about in the next 4 or 5 years when we mention Demi Doff,
and we mention
Slavkovsky,
Caulfield,
Cece, Susie, and Hudson, Fowler, and on and on and on.
Yep.
And so that's what we expect from Hage.
And Lord Stanley.
Yes.
We cannot forget Lord Stanley.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
That's the object of our desire.
That's right. Okay, so
62.5%.
62. Don't forget that number.
The nice thing about Hage today, too, talk about intensity. After it was just like I say, they're playing tonight, so it was a shortened practice. But Hage was on the ice working with. I think he was working with who's the coach of the team from London Knights.
Mark Hunter?
Yep,
Dale
Hunter.
Dale Hunter?
I think it's Dale Hunter. And they were working on taking faceoffs.
Oh, we can use that.
So, Hage is trying to establish his game, obviously. Good for him to be serious here in Niagara Falls and taking this in a very serious manner.
Yeah, geez.
Great opportunity for, again, players who are playing, as Hages for the University of Minnesota to interact with a guy like Dale Hunter.
See it, Minnesota or Michigan?
I think he could be in Michigan. Yeah, you're right. He is in Michigan.
Yeah.
They're playing the tournament in Minnesota.
I wish our face-off percentage was...
It's the M&Ms.
I wish our face-off percentage was 62.5%.
It's the M&Ms.
Yeah, mental Marty. M&M.
Confused. But
he ain't no 29.
It's great for him to have the opportunity to interact with different coaches as well, like Dale Hunter.
No, it's great. It's great that they're here, and it's good that Drew Deeks can get down there and see them. You got
anybody
to see him
can go
on
and
the
see
ice.
them. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
You just go down to the rink, and there they are. It's great.
Yeah, they're there.
We're fortunate.
Yeah, they're there. Is Bryce Pickford there?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if he's there or not. Bryce Pickford, he's tearing it up in the Western Hockey League, and he's, I think, a Montreal prospect too. So it would be neat if he was there, but I don't know if he is. I have to ask Drew Deeks. Deeks would know. He knows everything. At Whiskey Lung, I love your takes on the games. Thank you very much, Mr. Whiskey Lung. We're into viewer comments if you don't know.
Merci beaucoup.
Right? Thank you so much, Whiskey Lung.
I was hoping maybe we'd get a Habsolutely graphic with Santa Claus hats.
Well, Whiskey Lung is the guy to do it. At Doofus Rex, our buddy Doofus Rex, said, I love your show today. For Habs Trivia, I guessed answer A, Howie and Bernie. Shows how much I know. Ha ha. Thanks for the bio on Hal Gill. God almighty, we could use him now, let alone the likes of Big Bird, Chelly, or Knuckles. We all know who they are, right? Yeah.
Big Bird, Larry Robinson.
You're right, Paul. You got to love Caulfield and Suzuki. Happy 20th birthday, Ivan Demidov. I was here last week, and I sang him a beautiful birthday song. It was his birthday last Wednesday. He was 20 years old.
Did you have the uke?
No, I didn't bring my ukulele. I just sang a cappella. I sang happy birthday to him a cappella. As for the last game, merde.
Maybe we can break out the ukulele for the Christmas show or the New Year's show.
We could do a Jingle Bells, maybe. I don't know.
Hey?
As for the last game...
Demi Doff is coming to town.
No, merde. He's already in town. But that would have been last year. After Drew Deeks jumped in the pool. As for MSL, Tabernac. Keep up the great work, Paul. Go Habs, go. Thank you so much, Doofus Rex. We love you. We love your comments. We love all our commenters, and they're always good. But I like the comments. They're comical. They're serious. They say a lot, and that's fantastic. I'm glad you're involved in watching the show. We really appreciate it.
And we appreciate that you enjoy what we're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. At Gary Cornwoye, 9031. Hello, Paul and company. Hello, Gary. Great video, Paul. The trivia, I got that one. Hal Gill, the human octopus on D. Well, this week was a tough one for the Habs, but I see the glass half full. Like you said, the goaltending is very bad. I miss Carey Price. How can the team play with confidence when you have Swiss cheese in the nets full of holes?
Did we get a new goalie?
Well, we brought up
Swiss
somebody.
cheese? Who's he?
He's a Swedish guy. He's he's from Switzerland. I think Monty is Finnish. He's from Finland. He's Finnish.
He's finished. Is that what you just said?
That's what I said. Oh, the goalies need to make saves like the opposing goalies who play against the Habs. There's a lot of positive on the Habs, like Caulfield, Slav, Suzuki, Kapanen, Demidov, Hudson, etc. Go, Habs, go. Gary, you're right. Great comment. And yeah, sometimes I just got to wonder. And this week was another one. We'll talk about it later. And this double M behind the bench. I don't know where his mind is. Now, I know they said his son went to Brown University.
Yes.
And he was worried about his son. And man, oh man, I wouldn't want that on my shoulders no matter what, Marty. I don't know how you stood behind the bench. God bless you, and I'm glad your son's safe. If that was me, I'd be out of there. I wouldn't even coach the game. I'd say, hey, one of you slackers that do nothing back there, get up and be coach and take care of the team. But he went through it, and I'm so happy that his son's okay. I mean, that's serious stuff right there. That's not the call you want to get.
No, nobody would.
At any time, game or no game. And Gary Cournoyer went on to say, as for Veleno, he is definitely not an upgrade from Dvorak. I am disappointed. I thought he would thrive with the Habs being a local boy. Next man up, please.
Veleno's had a couple of good games recently.
Yeah, he's okay, but I don't care about him. If they got rid of him, he wouldn't miss him. I always say, would we miss him? No, he wouldn't miss him. Now, Texier is a different story. This kid's doing good. 3 goals since he got there. He's fitting in.
Everybody likes him right now.
He's fitting in pretty good with the team. That's all what you always got to worry about.
Pretty good. It's, you know what? It's so nice when you get a goal.
It is.
Because then it's like relief. I can score. Right?
Anderson says that every game.
There you go.
Exactly. Hello, Habs Warriors. Another Gary Cournoyer. I think Fowler will stay with the Habs for a while. Him and Dobish will share the load. We need points and make the playoffs. Monty can eat popcorn in the press gallery. Okay, I'm not arguing with you.
He's out of the
Gary,
press gallery.
I am not
he's out
arguing.
Of the press gallery.
Yeah, he's out of the press gallery and in Laval. And that's where I said he should have went 2 months ago if you listen to the show. Finally, yeah. The Monty has left the building. Yes, sir. He's gone. And our final comment at Muffin Mouse 1350. Go Habs, go.
Muffin Mouse.
Thank you so much, Muffin Mouse 1350. We love the comment, and I agree with you. Go Habs, go. And yeah, we got to go. We got 2 more games in the Frantic 14, and then we step into the Fantastic 15 or the Fatal 15. Guess what time it is, John?
Trivia?
It's Habs Trivia. That's right. We're jumping right into Habs Trivia now. Moving the show along. We're not fooling around today. We got lots to get to.
You're setting pace today.
I'm setting pace. 62.5% of our time is going to be used today. Okay, Habs Trivia. 1971. I'm taking you back.
I love that year.
Into the Wayback Machine. 1971.
One of my favorite years of all time, right? 71. We graduated in 71.
Yes.
And then we went to University of Waterloo in 71.
Yes, we did.
We saw Alice Cooper's Love It to Death tour in 1971.
We sure did. For $1.
Yes.
So yeah, there was
one of my favorite.
It was a good year. Mais oui, it was a very good year.
C'est très bien.
Okay, so but something else happened in 1971.
Did we win a Stanley Cup?
I think we won in 71-72.
Okay, I'll take
that. No, we won 70-71. Boston won 71-72. So yeah, we did win the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was the year. But something else happened. Well, I got it written down here later on.
Okay, good.
But something else happened. It has nothing to do with that.
Was it Woodstock?
The NHL scheduled, no, that was 69.
Exactly.
The NHL scheduled their last games on Christmas Day. Ever since 1971, no team has played on Christmas Day. Christmas Day is the day off. My question
that sounds like a fairy tale in the NHL.
Yeah, my question to everybody out there is who was the last team the Habs played on Christmas Day before that schedule change took place for good? 1970.
Can I ask what day Christmas was? Like, was it a Sunday?
Yeah, it was at the 25th.
No, but was it a Sunday? Was it a Monday? Can I
I
get
don't
that?
know. You'll have to ask.
Do I have to look at my calendar? Or
You have to ask the Rain Man.
Is that legal?
Yeah,
I
you have
don't
to
know.
ask Ray, the Rain Man.
I met him on a Sunday.
You'd have to look on your calendar there and slip it back to 75 or 71.
1970. Well, I'm just curious as to whether it was a Saturday night. SATURDAY.
I would say in 1971 it could have been a Saturday night, but I'll give you something about that. It was on the road. The game was on the road.
Montreal was on the road.
Yes. I'm going to give you 4 choices.
Okay.
Who did we play on the last Christmas Day that was played in the NHL, where players played on Christmas Day? Now they don't play on Christmas Day.
Was there only one game that day, by the way?
There's a whole bunch of them.
There were, okay.
There's a bunch of Christmas Day games.
Cool.
Oakland Seals.
Oh, wow. Oakland Seals.
New York Rangers. Pittsburgh Penguins or Boston Bruins.
Ooh.
4 choices. Who did Montreal play on that Christmas Day, the very last one ever?
Boston, Oakland, and
New York Rangers.
New York. I'm going to kick Oakland right out.
Oakland? Are you taking them right out? Okay.
No, because it's Christmas Day. You don't want to be that far away from home.
No, they're playing Christmas Day anyways.
From a scheduling standpoint. Yeah, but still, I mean, like Boston.
That's close. You can get back home and celebrate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Same with Pittsburgh.
And New York.
Same with New York. Same with Boston.
Exactly.
So you've eliminated Oakland
I've
Seals.
already knocked out the Seals.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think they want a California Christmas.
Okay.
Although we're going to have one.
What if they were just finishing their road trip on Oakland? They come back and they spend a couple days.
I wonder. I can't see them doing it. You know, back in the day, Montreal would play a lot at home, like in the 60s, 70s, you know, around Christmas time. And then somewhere they went on that road trip always between, like, you know, before Christmas started, they'd start almost like a road trip and they'd go across Canada.
True enough.
And we used to see them play on New Year's Eve, which I always look forward to.
Yeah.
You know,
it's always the game New Year's Eve.
And that's before, too, we have this under 18 World Cup tournament, which now has basically taken over the time that people watch NHL games between Christmas and New Year's. But I digress. So I will take Boston.
Okay. What do you guys think out there? Who did Montreal play in the very last Christmas Day game? And the NHL changed the rule after 71. That 71 game. Oakland Seals, New York Rangers, Pittsburgh Penguins, or Boston Bruins. What do you think, Vinny? Vinny, he never gave a comment this time. Vinny must be busy this time.
Let's hope everything is well with you, Vinny.
Yep, we hope everything's good with Vinny. Usually he's got a comment slid in there somewhere. Okay, the correct answer is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, in Pittsburgh, a game the Habs lost 4-2. Not a good way to celebrate Christmas. Chuck Arneson and Mark Tardif scored the Habs goals.
Mark Tardif.
While Jean Pronovo, John Stewart, Nick Harbaruch, and Greg Polis did the damage for the Pens. I don't know who any of these players are, to be honest with you.
I mean, Mark Tardif, we know.
And we know Mark Tardif, yeah. Chuck Arneson. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you who he is. I don't remember him even being on the Habs. And it was a pretty rugged affair with Pete Mahovlich taking a 10-minute misconduct in the third. The game was an upset. It was a big upset.
He wanted to leave early.
The Habs were 25-7 at that point in the season, with the Pens lagging far behind, 11, 19, and 5.
You'd be upset if you had to play in Pittsburgh on Christmas Day, too.
Yeah, it was a huge upset.
I'd be upset.
For the Pittsburgh Penguins. Habs had a pretty stacked team with Cournoyer, Harper, Houle, Laperriere, Lapointe, Lemaire, both Mahovlich's Henry Richard, J.C. Tremblay, and Ken Dryden in net.
Doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't get better than that. So it was a pretty stacked team to lose 4-2 on Christmas Eve. They must have been hankering to get home with their families or something, because this should have been an easy run.
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
You don't play Christmas Day anymore.
Because the NFL plays on Christmas Day now.
Oh, do they? There
And
you go.
the NBA has been playing on Christmas Day for the last, 10, 20, 30 years.
Yeah, he was in net for this one. That was his rookie year.
Monsieur Dryden.
In the NHL after winning the Stanley Cup and Conn Smythe the season before. So 70-71 is when we won the Stanley Cup. He came up in 71,
Right.
March 14th, 1971. He played in the playoffs. We won the Cup. He got the Conn Smythe, and he won the Stanley Cup before he won Rookie of the Year the next year.
Which was the 71-72 season.
Yeah, that's when he won Rookie of the Year. Yep. Of course, Bobby Orr and the Boston Bruins were the Stanley Cup champions in the 71-72 season.
That's when they beat the St. Louis Blues for the Stanley Cup.
Boston Bruins? It's possible. I can't remember.
I can, because you know who got the assist on the winning goal that Bobby Orr scored?
He's Derek Sanderson.
Oui.
Oui.
You know, our native Niagara Falls hockey player.
That's right. The Turk.
The Turk.
December 25th.
And when we talk about face-offs, we think about the Turk.
Yeah, he was the expert. He won the Calder Trophy, too, that when he got in the NHL. He was one of the best face-off men in the league at
And the
that
PK.
time.
He was one of the best penalty killers.
Penalty killers. December 25th, 1971 was the last Christmas Day for the Habs. They haven't played since then, and no team has, but that was the game. They played Pittsburgh. They lost 4-2, and they went on to win the Stanley Cup that year.
Nice. Very nice.
Past week with the Habs. Here we go, Jekyll and Hyde. This is unbelievable. Thursday against the Pens in the Igloo, we win 4-2. Complete game, with Fowler getting the start in net. And this was probably one of the most complete games the Habs have played all year.
It's so, I mean, I got to believe what a buzz, you know, bringing Jacob Fowler up and him being announced as the starting goalie. And the team responds, without a doubt. Like, it's like you want him to win his first game.
Well, you like
in the NHL. Yeah,
I mean,
but I think if anything, I mean, you know how people will say, "Oh, do you try a little harder?" Yeah, I think you actually do try a little harder.
Well, it was a little bit sweeter too, because Pittsburgh, they got beat by I think Waugh in their first, or was this against the Pens? Yeah, he beat Pittsburgh, but then Dryden beat Pittsburgh his first game in the NHL. I think Waugh beat him in the first game in the NHL, and somebody else beat him. I was the fourth one to do this. Beat Pittsburgh in the very first game in the NHL.
All I can say is thank God Fowler's first game wasn't on Christmas Day against Pittsburgh.
Well,
that's all I can say.
Well, it wouldn't have been, because there's no work. We know that now.
But we lose to Pittsburgh on Christmas Day. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I think, you know, it's great on him to be able to go out there and get his first game as a win.
Yep, it was very, very happy joy.
Absolutely.
Gallagher scored his second of the year. Texier got his first of the year.
And Texier had already put the puck in the net, though, for the team.
Who had?
Texier.
No, that was his first goal.
Yeah, but he had put the puck in the net in an overtime shootout.
Oh yeah, he got the overtime.
And that was a win.
That was the week before.
That's right, and that was
a week behind.
That was a win.
That was a win.
Of that goal.
And it was a really good goal. It was a nasty, dirty goal. I loved it. Caulfield notched his 17th of the year, Kapanen getting his 10th. Beautiful for Kapanen. I felt bad for our guy, Owen Beck. He notched his first NHL goal and
Offside.
It got called back. Anderson was offside.
Offside.
Well, that's all right, going. Don't worry, Owen. We're with you. It's going to come. You just keep doing what you do. You're doing a good job. Of course, the highlight of the game was the debut of Jacob Fowler. We know that. The man who would be the next big thing in Habs land. He delivered. Played a great game. His family was in the stands. Our D played probably one of the best games I've seen him play all year. So it was all good. He delivered a .947 performance, stopping 25 of 33 shots. Or no,
he had a great
33 of 25 shots. 35 shots.
He had a great second period.
He did. 33 of 35 shots. That's the way to start the career. Well-deserved win. A great game to watch, actually. It was a really good game to watch.
I think he had like 18 saves in the second period.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good. A well-deserved win and great game to watch. We all need work in the face-off circle. We still need work. That's brutal. We got pushed around all game, delivering only 12 hits, but taking 25. You weren't imagining that. It was a tough game. Jack Guy does make a difference when he's out there. And basically, it was a good all-around game, a good game to win. Good for Jacob Fowler. And it was nice to see the kid get his first win in his first game. So that was good. We were all happy. And then we moved to Saturday against the Rangers.
The New York Rangers.
Embarrassing. Disgusting. Obscene. Ridiculous. 3-0 lead. Blew a 3-0 lead. Then had a 4-2 lead, and we blew that. Going to overtime and blew that. I don't even think we touched the puck in overtime. We can't win a faceoff. I think all those 4 games, we were under 45% in the faceoff circle. It was terrible. Even in the game we won, the games we won was terrible.
And that's the crucial part of overtime.
I mean, the Queen Bee behind the Montreal bench has no clue what she's doing. You dispatch workers to defend the hive. It's 3-0. You take the guys and say, listen, boys, now we lock it down. We lock this game down. We don't need any more goals. We lock the game down. No, the Queen Bee doesn't know what she's doing in the hive, and that means you get rid of the Queen Bee. You bring in the Queen Bee who knows what they're doing. He runs the hive, Mental Marty. Don't ask me what he tells these players. Does he tell them anything? Does he know what he's doing during the game? Does he actually know how to work it? I know he was an all-star player, and that's great. But that perspective is a little bit different than the perspective of being coach. I don't know, John. What do you have to say about it? I'm just going to get mad, so I might as well give it over to you. I can
see that you're.
We shouldn't have lost that game. That hurts.
It hurts to lose a game, and we were at home. Is that right? Or we were on the road.
Yeah, we were against the Rangers, the Big Apple, the biggest stage in the world.
We were on the road.
Yeah, on the road. Shoot the damn puck, you guys. I'm sitting yelling at the TV. I don't know what makes me madder. Watching these guys, these Jekyll and Hyde Habs at times, or City Council in Niagara Falls. It's the same reaction. I throw stuff at the TV, and I make sure that I have a lot of stuffed animals around because I can't afford a new TV.
And you scream.
And I scream.
You scream at the screen.
I scream at the screen. I scream. How many times did they shoot and they completely missed the mark? I couldn't count them.
Well, that's not Marty.
No. I mean, Marty should show them videos and say, listen, when you're here, you shoot the puck.
You would think if
when you're here, you hit the net. I mean,
you would think if they're in the NHL, they would know that.
Yeah, you'd think so. Then why do we need a coach? What's a coach?
Exactly.
What's a coach do? I mean, come on, Marty, come on.
Coach prepares you.
You gotta tell these guys during the game, come on, boys, don't dilly-dally and dipsy-doodle. Get the puck on the net. What did Wayne Gretzky say? You don't score on the shots you don't take. Something like that. Shots got to be on net, and you need lots of them.
He had a lot of assists, Wayne Gretzky.
He did. Even at that, we're really bad in the face-off. Sub 45 every game. You got to possess the puck.
The puck.
And we've talked about this so many times.
The big thing. Possession of the puck. And like you said, if you don't win that face-off at the beginning of overtime, you could be doomed. Because if you don't touch the puck, you can't score a goal.
You want a real gut punch? Here's a real gut punch.
No, thank you, but okay.
Shishirkin, whatever his name is.
That's isn't that like a kind of pickle?
That's a gherkin.
Oh, a gherkin. Oh, okay. I thought that was a pickle.
Shishirkin, he laid down a 765 to win the game.
A 62.5? Oh, no.
He was close to that. He was close to that.
It was above that.
765 save percentage, and he won the game. Now that's a gut punch right there, Habs. 17 shots we got.
Well, so what was our save percentage?
Well, it was more than that.
Yes.
It was 771 or something.
No, but you're speaking right. You've got to put the puck on the net. You've got to have like scoring opportunities.
In 17 shots, who are you going to scare with that? That Zamboni driver could have
They scored 4
stopped
goals?
17 shots. Yeah, 5. Well, 1 in overtime. Yeah,
No, but we got 4
yeah, we got 4 goals.
on 17 shots.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
It's impressive shooting percentage. Imagine if we would have got.
Imagine if we had shot like 34, like kind of a normal average for a game.
We would have
had 8 goals.
8 goals, and we would
and
have
won the game.
8-5. Well, actually 8-4.
We would have won the game.
Exactly. That's how simple it is. Marty,
you should be coaching the team.
You're right.
Come on, man.
I'll take it over.
Come on, man.
I do it for like $50,000 a year. I'll do it.
No, that's too low. Come on, man. 50,000. Are you going to take everybody out to dinner on $50,000 salary?
Well,
that's
they're making millions.
Man.
They'll be taking me out to dinner.
Well, once you rectify the team, but you take the team out for dinner and say, hey, listen, dinner's on me if we win this game.
Well, my second-year contract will be huge.
Oh, okay.
We did get goals from Bolduc, his 7th. Way to go, Bolduc. 7 goals. We're all right. We're all right. Jack Guy got his 1st. Good for Jack Guy. I'd like to see him score. Evans got his 5th. And Anderson got his 6th, with Suzuki and Hudson putting a couple of helpers on the board each. Did a couple of assists each. We got the point on the road. Tough point on the road. We should have had 2, so I'm glad at least we got a point. But, man, that's a disappointing game. I got to say that. I got to say that's a disappointing game. It was in our hands, and we just let it slip away.
I like that.
Frittered it away. Stole defeat from victory.
Slip sliding away.
Slip sliding away. That's exactly what we did. I don't know what the hell happened. And penalty shot for Panarin, of course. Who gets our penalty shots? Some schmuck on the 4th line. Who gets theirs? Panarin. Oh,
it's so important to get that 1 point.
Oh, it really, really is. That point was good to get, and it didn't make our week a total bust. Sunday, back-to-back. So we played the Oil on Sunday. And what a good game that was again. Here we go, Jekyll and Hyde.
And now we had Fowler, and now we have
Dobish. That's right. Dobish played. That certainly was a more satisfying game. The Habs came out skating, basically skated the Oilers into the ground. Dobish giving us some great goaltending, the team tightening up on D. High-powered Oilers, they just couldn't handle the Habs. They couldn't get it done. Dobish laid down to .964. Oh,
I think
heady.
We played our game, and the team we played it with us.
Yeah. Habs staved off 5 penalties, including a 5-on-3, and the boys did the rest with goals from Jamie Dobb, number 7. What a beauty it was. What a beautiful goal. Veleno got his 2nd. Suzuki got his 9th, and Tessier got his 2nd. Oh, he's got a goal in each game now. Habs are not going to be denied the win. Man, if guys like Tessier and Veleno start putting pucks in the net, other teams are going to have their hands full. I'll tell you that right now. The Oil was riding high, coming off a 5-3 win over the Laughs the night before. You love when that happens. They're no match for the Habs. And Hudson again and Slavkovsky both picked up a pair of helpers in the game. Hudson, man, every game. And Slav, he's playing fantastic. Great to see the Habs finally lock down a game. The Oil yanked Picard with close to 5 minutes to go. Habs wore down the clock, keeping McDavid and Draisaitl left bay for the win. That was a really nice win.
Well, great to see Dobish win, number 1.
Oh, yeah. Played a great game.
Number 2, maybe a lot of people are saying that was like the first really totally complete game for the Montreal Canadiens.
It was very good. Very good game.
Satisfying.
Especially on a back-to-back. I mean, that's always tough, and they just play game. They had a lot of energy.
A very satisfying game. I mean, Evan to play back-to-back as well. So.
Yep, so we're even. Now, the next game, we go to Philly.
Last night.
Yeah, we play in Habsland. We played Philly in Habsland. We had another game. And so Dobish lays down to .964. So who do you think would play this game?
Montembeault.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's a joke.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's a joke.
Wouldn't you come back with Dobish? I mean, the guy's got a .964. He deserves the game. I mean, what kind of head games you playing with this guy? I drop a .964 and I don't get the start, and Mental Marty starts Fowler for some reason. Now, I have no problem with Fowler. The kid's there
I
to
hope
play.
not. He's only played 3 games.
Yeah, well, he's there to play hockey. But still, I mean, if you're going to play goaltenders, you got to reward the guys who are giving you good games. And he gave him a heck of a game, Dobich. 964. I don't get it. I never will. If anybody can explain this to me, I'd be more than happy to listen, because maybe you can explain this.
All I can think of is we don't have a system going right now for us.
Did we ever?
We may not have. We may not have. How he chooses who's going to be the starter is beyond me.
I don't get it.
I like to reward people with good games.
That's right.
But at the same point, you also have to measure people's not just their performance, but how much they're doing. Does he think that Dobus plays better when he's had a day's rest or 2 days rest, or does he think he needs a spell of a game between games? I don't know, but I have no idea what his formula is. Is he saying, okay, like is he kind of like walking on eggshells, and he's afraid to like really do the wrong thing? Like, oh, well, now Dobus has won a game, so let's give him some space, because last time we played him, back to back, he went into the dumper, so we can't do that this time. So we got Jacob up; he's going to play. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Instead of me trying to figure it out, because I'm not smart enough to figure this out. This is beyond my IQ level. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm going to let the commenters tell us.
I mean,
you tell us out there what the hell's going on with this.
Montembeault was a scratch last night on the game sheet. But I think earlier...
He got sent to Laval.
He had already been sent to Laval.
Yes, he got sent to Laval, like I said he should months ago.
So, I don't know exactly how that works. Why would he be a scratch on the game sheet if he had gone to Laval already?
Oh, I don't know.
But it's like, why didn't he go to Laval when Fowler came up?
That's a great question.
What were we waiting for? Were we intending him to play in the rotation of 3 goalies at one point?
Well, you got to ask Double M that.
These are questions that Montreal Canadian fans want to know.
Yeah, Mental Marty asked him. Oddly, only one player showed up last night. That was Tessier. Tessier played a great game. He was all over the ice. He had 4 or 5 shots, I think. He got the only goal.
It's great to get a goal.
That was his 3rd.
And now he feels like, I belong here.
So it was like Tessier 1, Philly 4. He was the only guy who showed up last night.
Well,
Habs were pushed around all night. Useless in the face-off circle. 32.8%. What are you trying to make me cry? They're trying to make me cry. I'm gonna end up nuts.
I believe, I don't know if it was the last night,
7 shots per period,
or the night before, or the game before, but there was at one point where we didn't have a center on the ice for a face-off.
I don't doubt that at all. So we never have a center on the ice for a face-off.
A little bit of confusion will be my epitaph.
Now, this goaltender, I never heard of the guy, Vladar.
I think
it's like radar, but with a VL. Vladar. I never heard of this guy.
Vlad the Impaler.
I would say he's probably like, this maybe is his like 1st or 2nd game or something, but he looked like Vezina material to me. Montreal
Sign him up.
Yeah, Montreal
make a trade now.
Oh my God, embarrassing. Metal Marty's at it again. I mean, I don't know. Seriously, this coach is lost. I wish someone would put him out of his misery once and for all. Please. We can't have a guy behind the bench. He's clueless back there. Am I overreacting? I think I am, probably. I think I'm overreacting. But seriously, folks, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's a lot of smoke coming out of there right now. So anyway, that led us to our 5 points in 8 games.
Not so bad.
Which works out to be
62.5%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, we'll get into a few more stats down here. Habs stats. Disgusting game against the Flyers. We managed to hold on to the last wild card spot with a 17-2-4 record and a minus 11 goal differential, which is, I think it was minus 12 last week, I said.
A 17-12-4, right?
Yeah, 12-4, yeah. 12-4. 17-12-4, that's right. I skipped a digit there.
You should.
Losing these games in our division really hurts. Philly, these games that we lose in our division, they hurt. The Rangers, they hurt. They hurt because that's how you make up points, by beating teams in your division. Of course, the Habs have 8 teams behind them that are 1 win away, combined with the Habs' loss, from dropping them to the depths of the Atlantic, just like the Titanic.
The Titanic.
We have to be better. We're 13th overall in the league, 8th in the conference. Now they're now sitting at 15-11-3. How did you get these numbers all screwed up? Where did this come from?
12.
This was last week's. That's last week's.
17-12-4.
Yeah, we're 17-12-4.
Cut and paste. That'll do it.
That'll do it every time. That'll do. It's probably exactly what I did. Look at that. See?
Absolutely.
2 more games at home in the Frantic 14 before we move into the fantastic or fatal. We're going to find out what it ends up being. 15, which starts on December 21st in Pittsburgh and keeps the Habs on the road for 7 games before coming home for a 4-game homestand. I believe the fantastic 15 will make or break our season, depending on how we do in those 15 games. If we don't come out of playing 60% hockey, we got to play 60% hockey.
Well, 15 games, that's a lot of games.
We're going to have a hard time.
You definitely need to be playing over 500 to have a playoff opportunity.
Yeah, we got to play 60%. I figured out the numbers. The numbers. And if you get 100 points out of a possible 164, 82 games times 2.
Is that 62.5%?
That's around 62.5%.
Okay.
And so I figure if we can get 100 points this year, we're in the playoffs for sure. And that's what we need, 60%. So we got to run 60%. And last week, we were good. We were 5 of 8, 62.5%. So we're there. We just got to keep that number in mind because we've got to make the playoffs. It's going to probably take 100 points. It's probably going to take 100 points. I think we're running, if you take 17 and divide it into 11, we're
17 divided into 11.
Well, I take 38 divided into 66. Divide 66 into 38. That'll give you about 57, 60% or so. It's that 60% number we got to remember. And that's where we're sitting right now. That's why we're still in a playoff spot.
62.5%.
62.5 would be excellent. That's what we did last week.
So how many points did we have last season? Do you recall at all?
I don't think we had over 90. I think we got into the playoffs with 88 points or something like that. I think it was under 90 points last year. Remember, we just snuck in the last game of the season.
Yeah.
We just snuck in there. We beat Carolina to get in, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if you want to talk any more about the goaltending situation. We've milked that to death, I think, on this show here.
I think we have a pretty good idea.
Now, I don't know who's going to start the next game. I would say it has to be Dobish.
I got to believe it's
Dobish.
How can it not be?
And we got another back-to-back this week. And what's that, 4 or 5 in the last 3 weeks?
We had 91 points last year, by the way.
91? Okay, there you go. So we got over 90. That's good. But we're probably going to need more this year. The Atlantic's tight. Everybody's within 2 or 3 points of each other.
Everybody's pretty well got the same kind of record.
Yeah, they do.
What I noticed is that we're all like losing maybe 12 games and only winning 4 in OT. Okay? If I look at the best team in the league, Colorado, they've only lost 4 games and have won like 12 in OT. That's the value. The value between losses and overtime points. Making sure you walk away with at least 1 point. But you got to win. mean, you got to win your percentage of games, but convert those significant losses into overtime draws.
Yeah, well, I mean, like there's no overtime in a 3-on-3 and shootouts in the playoffs.
That's right.
So I mean,
but you got to get to the playoffs to go.
That's it. So I mean, yeah, you might be doing good during the season in them, but you get to the playoffs and start getting into overtimes, and then it's a whole different thing, right? So, to me, that's just demonstration. It's like slam dunks in basketball or something. I don't even like the overtime. It's there,
but it's there, and it's important to take those points.
You got to take the points.
You can't leave those points on the table.
No, and it's a fix anyway because the better teams have the better chance of winning in overtime. Let's face it. You put out these guys in overtime, the big scores, and we have the advantage.
We got a great 3-on-3.
We do,
but like you said, and I'll back you up totally on this today. Gotta have the puck on 3-on-3.
That's right. You got to win the faceoffs.
And last year we had a guy named Dvorak who came out, got the faceoff with Susie and CC or Susie and Hudson, and then as soon as he got possession of the puck and Blaine had the puck, Dvorak slid off the ice and a guy named CC joined the trio.
Yeah, that's what we need, a good faceoff. Dano maybe coming back. How about that?
I
would have no
problem with that.
I want a good faceoff guy.
You got to win the faceoff in the start of 3-on-3. You have to.
You gotta.
Possession.
You gotta.
That's a no-brainer.
So a little bit about Laval. I always do a little Laval report. Rockets still sitting in first place in the North Division.
They must be bummed out today, eh?
Yeah, they got Mountain Bowl. Oh no, capping in a Mountain Bowl. That's funny. They're 17-8-1 now.
Pascal.
Yeah,
we love you.
Yeah, they're 17-8-1 now, with a plus 24 now. 4 points up on the Rochester Americans and Syracuse Crunch. Dauphin leads the pack with 31 points, 10 goals, 21 assists. Alex Belzile leads the team in goals with an even dozen goals. And the goaltender situation is way out of whack with Fowler now up with the Habs. Monty down with Laval.
Monty with the capo.
So we'll see if Monty can get his mojo back in Laval. Maybe he can.
You know what? He's got a couple commercials running right now. So I think he needs to get his act together.
He does.
Because otherwise those commercials are going to get pulled.
And he's going to miss out on his free Big Mac.
CP was smart. CP was like, okay, I'll do the commercial now for Ford because I'm not playing in net and I can just sit here on the ice.
Yeah. Several Laval players are up with the Habs as Habs battle injuries. Engstrom, Fowler, and Beck are skating with the big club for now. And I really like Engstrom. He's going to develop into a good defenseman, I think.
Very early, but
yeah,
it looks good.
It looks good, and we can't wait to get Gooley back. I mean, I don't know when he's coming back.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Kirby Doc, Gooley,
Newsom,
Lonnie.
Who?
Exactly. Exactly. Like this team is such a different team right now.
Yeah, but the good thing is, if there's a bright side, we're still running good, and we're giving those guys that we're going to depend on at some point in the future some NHL experience and ice time. They're only going to get better, so that's a good thing.
To me, watching a guy like Slafkovsky every night play hockey,
he's a beast.
That's a good thing.
That's a good
Watching
thing.
a guy named Demidov every night play hockey.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
So anyway, we're Jekyll and Hyde a little bit.
And let's hope Fowler is going to be the same way.
I think he will. So we have another brutal 4-game week coming up. Another back-to-back situation Saturday and Sunday. These Olympics are really screwing up the league. I'm telling you.
Are the Olympics going to happen? Is the arena going to be built in Milan?
Yeah, it's built. It's 5 feet short.
Well, what are we going to do about that?
Nothing. We're going to play in a smaller ice rink. They don't have time to build another one.
How did that happen?
I think they got confused with liters and gallons.
Unbelievable. Seriously. Unbelievable. Is this is this supposed to give the Italian team an edge or something?
Well,
I mean, what's the
I think
story
it's going to
here?
give guys like Caulfield an edge. They don't have as much to skate on. They don't have as far to skate. I don't know. You know what? Who knows? The Olympics, I don't watch them. I don't care. It means nothing to me. It might mean something to everybody else. I hate them. I wish they never played. I don't want any of our players going there and getting hurt during the Olympics. We remember what happened to Price. He was bad enough as it was. He even was worse after that. And then he had to retire. So no Olympics for any of our players, although we're going to be sending people anyway. Okay.
I'd love to see the NHL say, you know what?
Screw it.
We're not playing.
That's what I would love to see.
We're not playing here.
Yeah,
Find a different venue.
I don't agree. The ice is too short for us.
Let's see if Gary's got the whatever.
Gary Bettman's got the cojones.
The cojones, exactly.
Okay, so this week coming up, Thursday at home in Chicago. This is going to be a heyday for the Habs. Dobis should get the start. Habs should roll over Hawks. They're really not much of a challenge, excuse me. Hey, even the Leafs beat them last night.
Chicago.
It's my kind of win.
Oh, what a town.
What do you think? They're going to beat Chicago?
They should beat Chicago, and they need to beat Chicago. This game is in Montreal. Yeah. This is a home game.
Yeah.
We need to win it. Dobis in the net.
I concur, Dr. Filion.
Okay, Dobis in the net.
Yeah, Dobis is in the net as far as I'm concerned. Mental Marty, who knows? Who knows? I have no clue what he's going to do anymore. He don't make any sense. Saturday, we play against the Pens again.
At home. We play at home. This Saturday.
They're always a tough game, even though we took them down 4-2 only one short week ago. We won't have Tristan Jerry to kick around this time. He got traded to Oilers. So they got Skinner. Will probably get the game, and you know what? He sucks too. I give the Habs the win with Dobish once again getting the start. So I'm starting Dobish again.
I agree with you there too.
Okay, so we're I'm going to put D over here, D over here. We both agree on Dobish.
Now,
we play the Pens again on Sunday.
So let's think about that. We're going to be back and back with Pittsburgh. What's probably going to happen when you play a team back to back?
Usually you split.
And what else happens? You get.
I don't know. You go out and get drunk.
No. What I think happens is you get a little more aggressive. I.e., somebody took a shot at you, and I'm going to get you tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Okay.
Vengeance. There's
a little more familiarity, because we're playing tomorrow too. So, I'm not going to forget what happened. So I'm making sure that Jack Guy is in the lineup, obviously.
For sure.
First of all.
Without a doubt.
Okay. He should be playing both games, in my estimation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, who was sat out last night for defense?
I don't know. Struble?
Maybe Struble did.
I don't think
so. I'll have to check. But
I didn't pay attention.
I'm definitely playing Jack Guy on both games. And I'd even consider bringing
I don't think there was anybody on defense last night.
No, there had to be. No. Oh, Matheson. Matheson sat out last
night. Yeah, he sat out. Yeah.
Is he hurt?
I don't think he's hurt. He needed rest. They played him 5 minutes straight the game before. Mental Marty.
Playing 25 minutes, right?
Yeah, Mental Marty doesn't know how to manage his time. That's a problem. Yeah. So they gave him a night rest.
Which is great.
Gave him a night rest.
Although we lost the game.
Well, that probably had something to do with it.
Exactly. Something to think about.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sure. And like you say, that's what a coach does. A coach can't put those shots on the net, but he can manage the team and manage the time players spend on the ice.
He was out there for 5 minutes straight for one stretch.
The defense loves to jump into the offense. Then they have to chase back into D. Then they get caught up. And then we have a time management situation, especially in a second period when the bench is the furthest away from your D zone.
And you got your PKs, you got your penalty kills, you got your power plays.
So you've got to get I told you, CC has what, 19 goals? 17 goals?
17 goals in it.
Like, CC is so well programmed to realize that it's 40 seconds and I need to get off because I can't deliver and I'll get caught and my performance will hurt the team. And he is so, what's the word I'm looking for? Aware as well as responsible for getting off the ice. If there's one thing I'd like to drill into Lane Hudson's head, it's that. Seriously.
Don't stay on too long.
Seriously.
Take your shift.
Absolutely.
So Pittsburgh.
So I expect a bit of chippiness in those two games. If we come to the party right from the top and let the Penguins know that we're the Canadians and we're going to run the show over these two games, we'll win them both.
Yeah, we're going to be in Pittsburgh on Sunday in the back-to-back, and we're going to be at home against the Pens on Saturday.
Yeah, the good news is, they keep the Canadian, you won't have to play in Pittsburgh on Christmas Day.
That's right.
You play Sunday.
And, yeah, we are. That is the start of the Fantastic 15, by the way, that second Pens game.
And then we go back home.
And then we go back home we play in Boston.
Or do we play in Boston?
Yes, that's the start of the Fantastic 15, and that's the start of our 7-game road trip, to be honest with you. So we're back in Boston, and for some reason, and I can't figure it out, nobody in the league can understand or figure this out, the Bruins are having a bang-up season, being behind division-leading Detroit Red Wings by 1 point.
They're playing hockey.
But having said that, we're only like a couple points behind them with the game in hand. So we're right there with them. It's not a big deal. I don't understand why we shouldn't be able to get thing. I think Fowler will get the start on the back-to-back. Of course, I think we're going to beat Pittsburgh again. And the Bruin game, I think we're going to put Dobish in. Dobish has got to get that game.
Yeah, I totally agree with you with the goalies. Totally. And I think we can beat Boston. And hopefully, what a great place to be before Christmas. Grab some clam chowder and come home.
Yeah. And, these games are so important. Not Chicago so much. They're in the West. But Pittsburgh, Boston. 3 division games. I mean, these are games we have to win. They're huge games. If we won all these 3 games, we jump above Boston. We jump Boston, and the Pens would be left in the dust. I mean, seriously, these are huge games.
Which, and Pittsburgh's already beat us once. So
yeah, and then we got to go and play. After that, we play Tampa, Florida, and Carolina, and Tampa, Florida, and Carolina. And again, they're on our conference, so they're really important games too. Because remember, for a wild card, they cross over. So we got big games coming up, and like I'm saying, the Fantastic 15 is coming up. We've got to really, really try to lock these games down and play some good games. They're going to be tough, but I think the Habs have the talent. If we can get some good goaltending, we need 920 goaltending. We can't have 765s.
Not only that, 7 games on the road.
Yeah.
In a row.
Tough. Then we come back home for 4 after that.
On the road.
So that's why I call it the Fantastic 15 or the Fatal 15. We're going to find out. We're going to find out when they come up, but they're starting a lot sooner than I was hoping for. All of a sudden, we're there at Christmas. And, of course, next week is Christmas, right? So, le trois étoiles de la semaine dernière to end the show. I've got Matheson. The guy is a force game in and game out. We saw what happened without him against the Flyers. The guy's critical to the Habs D, and when Gooley gets back, we're going to see a different look in the defensive zone. Matheson has been a beast out there. My second one is Slav. The guy's proving game in and game out to be the power forward we need. Can he also be a center we need? Maybe so, as we're just terrible in the face-off circle. Stay tuned. And my third star is Tessier. I mean, the kid comes up, and he's slowly taking charge of his line. He's looking way too comfortable. And I can see him on the rise as the season progresses. 3 goals in the last 3 outings and a force in yesterday's game against the Flyers. He really was the only standout in that game yesterday. And I just love an honorable mention. Kapanen, 10 goals. He's right up there with the leading goal scorers for rookies. And, of course, Demidov's right up there for our total point getter for rookies. What a great team we have.
Demidov and Kapanen play with a guy named
Slavkovsky,
who plays on the first power play.
You got 3 stars.
Well, le premier étoile for me is Slavkovsky.
Yeah. How can you argue with that?
Every game he improves. I see him, like, his maturation. It's amazing. Like, I can't wait to see this guy 3 years down the line. He will be an NHL All-Star.
He's going to be a dominant force.
Yes.
He really is. He really is.
And so, like you say, you talk about Kapanen and you talk about, who was the other fellow you just mentioned? Demidov. Slavkovsky is helping those guys.
Yeah, sure he is.
He's definitely lifting them. And then my second star would be a guy named Texier. How can you not? A guy slips into the lineup. Nobody knows much about him, really, it seems. And the first time I see him, the very first game he plays, he's taking shots on the shootout, and I'm like, why is that?
We found out why.
And he, he didn't score on that first one, but the second one, he put the puck in the net. This guy knows how to put the puck in the net.
And it's amazing because St. Louis just let him go. They just said we don't want him.
And so now he's on our third or fourth line, I guess. And he's between. Is he between Evans and Anderson?
Yeah, I think he is.
Is he playing with Evans and Anderson?
I think he plays with Evans and Anderson.
Just mentioned Evans and Anderson. Like, Evans and Anderson are my third stars. Why? Because they're playing with Texier.
Yeah.
They've had some of their best. Like, Evans was a star on Monday night or on Sunday night. Those Anderson's been putting the puck in the net. Those two guys are playing their best hockey with this new guy. So when we have a third or fourth line that can contribute every game, what we missed last night was the first line's output. We really did.
Yeah.
And that comes from what you said as well. You have to shoot the puck on the net. You can't win a game with 17 shots. And who has to tell people to shoot the puck?
Me.
The coach has to too.
It appears I have to.
The coach has to tell the team to shoot the puck on the net.
Yeah, well, he's not, so I have to.
So
it's us. We have to.
You better start phoning somebody else's wife. That's all I know. Because
Lanny's wife.
Lanny's not playing, so it don't matter what you tell her.
She's a big bust.
That's all.
She was supposed to pump him up.
That's all I can say.
She was supposed to get him going.
I'm not touching that.
And 5-on-5, and I gave her all the instructions.
And I think Veleno is slowly coming along to be a bottom 6 contributor.
Well, we'll see.
That's what I'm going to say.
Him for now, but
he's slowly coming along.
But he's, I gotta admit, he's looking better every game. We've never heard his name, and all of a sudden we're hearing his name. He's got a couple goals,
and he's got some size. Here's a guy who, when we play Pittsburgh back to back, has to show up on the boards. He's got to hit some people. He's got to make some hits. And if he can contribute that way as well, he's a bottom 6.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, we're getting out of here. It's 1:00.
Absolutely.
And that was
they're shutting the lights off right now.
That was a very energetic show today.
Excellent.
That's what I call it. Energetic. Hey, listen, no matter what we say, we're all looking for the same thing as Stanley Cup, right?
We're you know what? We're looking for a team that has the opportunity to win every game that they play.
That's right.
That's what we're looking for.
That's what we're looking for.
And we have, and we think we have it. Now, we have to go out, and as Phil, whatever his name was, who started Nike, we got to just do it.
Phil Nike.
Just do it.
We got to just do it. That's right. My name is Paul K. Lemire.
Je suis Jean-Louis Filion.
This is Habsolutely coming
like us, comment, share, love us.
Hey,
subscribe.
199 subscribers.
Who's going to be the 200?
Who's going to be number 200?
Whoever is has to chime in and leave a comment so we know who you are.
Yeah, because you know what?
Okay?
Yeah, if you're number 200, maybe we'll get a T-shirt made up with our whiskey lung, whiskey lung logo on it for you.
And
We'll send it out
and
to you.
200 or something with it.
Yeah, if you're number 200.
But you got to do it now. You got to do it now.
Yeah,
You got
sign up, let
you
us
got to
know.
leave a comment so we know it's you.
Yeah, I'll look and see. I'll figure it out. Anyway,
Okay.
have a good day, everybody. God bless you all. Go Habs, go. We'll see you next week. We are doing a show on Christmas Eve. We'll be in the studio on Christmas Eve before Christmas
With
to wish you a
presents.
Merry
Will there
Christmas.
be presents? I hope so.
Send presents. Send presents. We might have.
Let's just hope the
Hey.
Habs have the presents to be in all these 4
Hey,
games.
if they can win these 4 games, that'll be a big enough Christmas present
They'll be
for me.
You know what? If the Habs win all 4 games, we'll be in here drinking either scotch or champagne.
There you go.
Okay? That's a promise.
Promises made, promises kept. See you next week on Habsolutely. Have a good week and go Habs go.
Ciao, ciao.